Okay, today we're going to talk about how to add fractions using the least common multiple. So let's start with our problem here, 2/3 plus 1/9. And first we're going to rewrite it going vertically. 2/3 plus 1/9. And I want to think about my multiples of 3 and my multiples of 9 because those are my denominators. So I'm going to list my multiples of 3 and my multiples of 9. 3, 6, 9, 12, 9, 18, and I can stop there because I already have my least common, which would be 9. So I'm going to use 9 as my new denominator, or my common denominator. Once I have a common denominator, I have common units. So then I can add them. 3 times 3 is 9. So 2 times 3 is 6. Whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. And then 9 stays to 9, so 1 I'm going to keep at 1. Or 9 times 1 is 9, 1 times 1 is 1. And I'm adding, so 6/9 plus 1/9 is 6 plus 1 is 7. And I keep my denominator the same, 7/9. And I look at that and say, can I simplify? And I cannot, so I'm done. How about this one? 2/5 plus 1/2. I'm going to rewrite vertically, 2/5 plus 1/2. I have uncommon denominators, so I have to change these right away to common denominators. So I'm going to put equals fraction bar equals fraction bar. My denominators are 5 and 2, so I'm going to find the multiples of 5, the multiples of 2, until I find the least common multiple. So 5, 10, 15, just list a few, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's my common one. So 10 is my least common multiple, and that's my new common denominator. So I'm going to change both of these to equivalent fractions of tenths. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 5 is 5. I'm adding 4/10 and 5/10. 4 and 5 is 9/10. Can I simplify 9/10? No, I cannot. So that's my final answer. Let's look at one more. How about if I have 2/5 plus 7/10? I'm going to rewrite it going vertically. 2/5 plus 7/10. I have uncommon denominators, so I'm going to have to change into common denominators. Multiples of 5, multiples of 10, and you can probably see right away my common denominator is going to be 10, because that's my least common multiple. Tenth stays tenths, so I'm going to keep 7/10. 5 times 2 is 10, 2 times 2 is 4. 4/10 plus 7/10 is 11/10. Right away you should be saying, oh, that's improper, so I've got to change it, and that would equal, remember I can always divide the bottom into the top, denominator into the numerator. 10 goes into 11 once. 1 times 10 is 10, with a remainder of 1. 1 over 10. So that's 1 and 1/10. I can also think of it as 10/10 plus 1/10, which equals 1 whole and 1/10. Now I'm going to give you two to try on your own, and I want you to pause the video, see if you get the same answer that I get. Okay? So let's try this one. 5/7 plus 2/14. I want you to rewrite it vertically and solve it. Pause the video now. Okay, let's see how you did. 5/7 plus 2/14. You changed it to a common denominator of 14. This becomes a 10. This is a 2. 12/14. And that you can simplify, dividing them both by 2 into 6/7. Was your final answer 6/7? If not, fix it. Okay? And the last one I want you to try is 4/9 plus 2/3. Pause the video now. Okay, let's see how you did. You should have rewritten 4/9 and 2/3 vertically. Got a new common denominator of 9. 4/9 and 6/9, because 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. Add them together and you would have gotten 10/9 and said that's improper. So that equals 1 and 1/9.